CBS 8 is calling for a weather impact alert day today as rain hits San Diego. I'll be breaking down your forecast in just a few minutes.
But first, the early morning round of rain already caused some damage out there. CBS 8's Shannon Handy live in Bird Rock, where a tree fell on several cars out there. Shannon, must have been a combination of the rain and the wind we saw.
Yeah, it's definitely cooler and windier than we had seen yesterday, which may explain why this tree fell. You can see the stump that's left behind here. Now imagine waking up to find your car smashed by a fallen tree. That was the case for a few people this morning at Casa Hermosa, located at the north end of PB as you're heading into La Jolla. You can see one of those cars is still here. As for the tree that fell, the manager tells me it split with large branches falling in both directions. Here's video of another vehicle trying to get out underneath those branches. This all happened early this morning, and already crews have come by to clean up the mess left behind. Also, here along the coast, we're experiencing king tides along with weather changes this weekend. This video was taken in Mission Beach this morning, where high tide hit around 8 a.m., sending water close to the boardwalk wall. Elsewhere, we saw some clouds and rain in La Mesa, and that's what we're expecting throughout the county. More wind, rain, and cooler temperatures. Back here where that tree fell, I spoke to residents who say they didn't hear anything, so they were surprised to see all this damage.
It's wild because we didn't hear anything from our apartment, and honestly, it's so crazy when we see that tree all the time and just have no idea that we didn't even realize the winds were that strong last night.
So, of course, normally when we have weather changes in San Diego, city crews are on standby to respond immediately, which is what we saw here this morning. As for what to expect throughout your day and the rest of the weekend, let's turn it back over to Evan.
Hey, Shannon. Yeah, we are continuing to see this little lull in activity there where the sun is kind of peeking through the clouds and we're allowing for a more mild stretch for the afternoon. You can see that here on display on satellite radar last several hours, but pausing at where we are right now, activity is pretty light. It's going to continue over mainly the mountains and deserts for the next several hours. So as you look east, you'll probably notice those more abundant cumulus and maybe even cumulonimbus clouds out there. Current temperatures out the door are cooler than where we were just 24 hours ago. Yesterday, we were looking at highs in the 70s, and we were already about there in many spots. Today, we are in the upper 50s and low 60s. Fallbrook at 59 right now, 62 in Poway, and 58 in La Mesa. Expect some scattered showers throughout the evening hours. We're going to still see some of the sun peek through the clouds for the remainder of the day, but that wind is going to be a big factor to consider. So take a look at where we are here at the 11 o'clock hour. It is windy across the board, 20 to 30 miles per hour, and not really letting up between now and 5 p.m. or so. By tonight into early tomorrow, we'll start to see a little bit of a lull in activity there, and then we'll see those winds start to pick up again, mainly off toward the mountains and deserts as we get into tomorrow afternoon. Now, a lot of people have their sights set on the weekend. How do Saturday and Sunday look? Activity is going to be dying down. The rain will die down, wind speeds will die down.